be talking about digital transformation, and as we all know that technology day by day is achieving bounds and innovations are happening at lightning speed. And we have all these startups and MNCs who are coming up and changing the business scenario of the world and disrupting the market with all their solutions. And they have this entire legacy that they have built upon. And now digital transformation has suddenly come into being, and it is reducing the competitiveness and fostering innovation all around the globe. So the framework which is geared at supporting the ongoing improvements in digital innovation is focuses on mainly four main areas, which is improving the user experience, helping companies improve their value proposition, teaching their workforce to develop skills and improvisation. So just a little background on digital transformation. So there are four main types of digital transformation, which is process, business model, domain, and cultural, and they are all dependent on various different aspects of businesses. So like they help with processes to reduce cost, cycle times, change their deliverables, and build a whole new ecosystems. And now, in the past couple of years, we have seen these digital trends that have come up, like in data analytics, consumer development platforms, connected clouds, artificial intelligence, even each and everything is IoT enabled with all our smart devices and smart powered homes and all these connected supply chains. And the most of all, which is in the fintech sector with contactless pay, UPI, and all these payment methods that have been coming up. Moving on, there are three main building blocks of digital transformation, which is customer experience, which is solely focused on how the customer behaves and interacts with the various organizations. So developing a customer and understanding, seeing their buying patterns and suggesting things to them, and digitally enhancing all your selling experience and changing your marketing techniques to streamline the customer processes and develop small customer touch points. Then operational processes, which deals with process digitization, worker enablement, whereas as we have already seen in COVID, how fast each and every company adapted to this work from home scenario, and you can work from now remotely anywhere in the entire world without disrupting the daily or the business processes. So performance management, and then moving on to the business model, which focuses on digital globalization.
I'm sorry, Dr. Pallavi, can I interrupt? Are you sure that the screen is full screen?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Probably I have this problem.
I will. Is it better now?
It is the same, but it's okay. Maybe I'm the one who cannot read it. Okay, please. I'm sorry. Please go ahead.
Okay, sure. Moving on. So now our main research objective regarding this paper was that we wanted to figure out why the companies are moving towards digital transformation. What are the challenges that they face in this journey? What are the parameters that can tell us whether a company is digitally ready or not? And how can companies begin the digital transformation journey? So we did a qualitative research where we collected data from various executives from industries like IT, hospitality, or FMCG, telecom industry, and the respondents were mostly professionals with 12 to 23 years of experience in that particular sector or industry. We did a qualitative research where we asked them questions about how and what their company is doing in terms of digital transformation, and we then manually assessed all the responses that we received to judge the tone and the various answers that we received. So these were the demographics. So we had most of the respondents were from the IT industry, and all of them had varying years of experience. We were lucky enough to get some answers from people who are leading who are leaders in their particular industry. That is from the CXO. According to Dell's Digital Transformation Index, 8 out of 10 organizations realize the need to fast track whatever whatever path they were on towards digital transformation after this COVID scare in 2020, and 89 of the companies felt the need to invest in agile processes and get a more scalable IT workforce. So businesses were demanding connected and hybrid IT services with faster networking capabilities, and they wanted more growth opportunities in the new markets, and so on. So, first of all, what are the challenges that are faced when a company or whenever any person wants to move towards a digital transformation, which is that the customer needs are changing every day, and if everything is on cloud, there's obviously a concern with the digital security. There is a lack of budget. Most of the companies know that okay, they have to move towards digital transformation, but their workforce does not have the budget or the clarity on it. They don't have the proper systems, and the organizational culture does not allow them to move forward. So after that, we decided to see how the companies would be assessing the digital readiness, and there were various factors that came into being. So, for example, the matching the market competition, having a good strategy, there should be a change in customer experience, the company should be digitally secure, their supply chain should be optimized, and so on. So, to assess the digital readiness, we decided on five main parameters which the companies can work upon. So, first was strategy and management, like whether the company has understanding of the strategy, the current management can drive digital transformation, the customer, like whether the company knows how to create a great experience in terms of digitization, if they know what the digital channels are to reach the customer and explain their products and offerings to them through it, whether the company has a structure in place that promotes digital transformation instead of preventing it, and the people who are working for the company are open and willing towards moving towards digital transformation. The operations and the technology, like whether the company uses the benefits that the digitization brings upon to adopt towards automation, reduce cost, increase efficiency, and innovation, like whether the company is supporting digital initiatives, and most of all, the management is open-minded towards bringing about the change that they're talking about, and they are ready to invest in new products and services. So based on the digital readiness, there is a digital maturity graph, which is divided into four main quadrants, which is the digital worker, the digital leader, digital beginner, and a digital thinker. So, and how do we know that the company is digitally mature? They have a defined strategy and a proactive management. The customer centricity is their foremost principle. That is, the customer comes first, along with continuous innovation, an open-minded organizational mindset, and automated processes. So at last, I would like to just say that the companies can plan and they can go only so far at each and every business unit and each and every business process. The change must be driven from the top down, and if the strategy is not implemented properly, the company cannot move towards this digital transformation that they have been doing. And most of all, it's not that only the top suit is responsible for bringing about this change. The workers and all the employees of the company they should be open to this change and bring about the transformation at each of the end. Uh, and finally, when talking about the limitations and the scope, so as in the survey respondents, we could have it was skewed towards like a middle level professionals whose outlooks are a little different from the people heading the CXO suit and responsible for bringing about a change and spearheading the business transformation. The number of sectors that we got a hold of was a little limited, and it would have been better if we could have gotten a distinction between startups and bigger companies like MNCs, because startups are driving the digital transformation change right now. And this was an exploratory study, and the qualitative technique was used on a small sample size. But in the future, the survey can be conducted on a larger sample size, and we can get maybe some more quantitative inputs as well to see how digital transformation can bring about the financial growth in the companies. So that's it. And thank you so much.